What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Barnes back at you with another video. Today, I got chest, shoulders, and biceps. Man, we gonna get right into it. As you can see, warming up those rear delts. Some people like to warm up the rear delts on the pec deck fly, but this is actually a little bit better for me because it doesn't involve too much traps. You just cross the cables, coming at a downward angle. Some people take dumbbells and get on an incline, chest supported, and it's going to create kind of that same motion. So I like using the cables in this fashion to warm up my rear delts. And this particular day, I didn't have all the time in the world, so I kind of just got right to it as far as my warm up goes, and threw in a chest fly. This chest fly is really nice because it's plate loaded. I've never used a machine like this before. At this gym I'm at right now, man, it has so many different pieces of equipment to get the job done. But right here, I'm just banging out some reps right around 12 to 15, 2 to 3 sets here. Didn't really take any of the sets near failure. So I'm just warming up, want to just get some blood pumping through the chest and get my shoulders and everything ready to press some heavy weight. Now this is going to be my second set. I'm not going to show you every set, every rep, just giving you an idea how I get down in the gym. Like I said, it's about my second set, 275 on the bar. Just banging out some good reps, around 6 to 8 reps, getting pretty close to failure before I move on to a set that's a little bit more challenging. Okay. Now this set here, man, I would like to say when I was deeper into my bulk or maintaining in that sense, I was able to get this around 6, 7 times on the incline. Recently, I got it 4 times. This is 315 pounds, mind you. So that's 345 plates on each side. But this particular day, man, for whatever reason, I only got a solid 3. Now I'm really focusing on my form and not arching too much. So I probably could have went for that 4th rep, but I didn't want to strain too much. I just getting going on this particular workout session. So what I did was I just went ahead and did a kind of a back down set, took the weight back down to 275 and got some good money on that. Keeping the elbows tucked, not flaring them out too much. So I'm staying safe, keeping my shoulders safe, and getting some good money. And we're moving on to a machine that I really like. And the reason being is generally on these shoulder press machines, they're like in a fixed plane of motion. But this particular shoulder press machine is plate loaded, one, which I love, and 2, it's going to be on an independent type of plane, right? Where you can do one arm at a time, but it does actually get you in a range of motion where you can actually converge at the top by bringing your hands closer together, or you can keep them out wide. Okay, so it's not necessarily a fixed plane of motion. So I was enjoying this. I got a few sets here, got some good reps. Took these sets to failure actually. So I do struggle in the shoulder department, so I really want to bring up my shoulders. So I'm going to be applying more pressure through this particular training block on shoulders, whether it be front raises, lateral raises, and shoulder presses. Now, I'm showing you a big reason why I tend to stray away from the dumbbells. Because, one, sometimes you got to take the dumbbells from across the gym. When you're training by yourself, like I am oftentimes, just getting the setup together is taking a certain amount of energy where I could be saving that energy and putting it more into my sets, right? So I think I got about some 110s right here and just got right into my working sets. Okay. Was getting good money. As you can see, I'm not locking out because I don't want the stress to go to my triceps and my shoulders. I'm really trying to keep the focus on my chest. You know, the naysayers out there be like, oh man, those reps don't count. You're not locking out. Well, I don't need to lock out. I'm doing chest. I'm not doing triceps. You know, you can lock out if you want to. If that's what makes you sleep at night, if that's what helps you sleep at night, man, lock out. But I'm not here for that, man. I'm just here to get good money, keep the tension on my chest, and get good reps. You know, these are all solid reps. As you can see, once again, my elbows aren't flared out. I got the dumbbells at about a 45-degree angle, and I took the set to failure. You know, moving on to the next exercise is a plate-loaded lateral raise machine. Now, at first I had to get the hang of this machine, especially at the top. It feels a little funny. However, the deeper I got into the set, man, it was feeling great. So I just kept it going. You know, a lot of times on your shoulder workout days or your push days, when we tend to do a lot of pressing, and you'll get a lot of front delt activation. Today I didn't do a lot of pressing as far as shoulders go, so I focused my attention more on the lateral raise machine. Got in about 3 sets there and took them all to failure. So now I'm on my last exercise of the day. We're doing some barbell curls. I got a 100-pound barbell here, and some people may do triceps on their push days. I don't. Right now I'm doing barbell curls and biceps on my push days. Because once again, when you're doing the pressing movements, you're going to get some tricep activation in there. And you reach the end of the video, man, I appreciate you for staying. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's keep growing.